Well, Foreign Affairs analyst Dana Lewis is joining me now here in London. Thank you very much for joining us on the News Hour. First of all, what is your assessment of this new agreement between these two leaders and, of course, the message that it's sending out?
Look, this is extremely serious, what's taken place. It's the crossing of a Rubicon of sorts, because historically you had China and Russia grouping with Western nations, including America, even at the Security Council, trying to deny North Korea a nuclear weapon and trying to rein in its nuclear weapons programs. Now you have a North Korea armed with more than 50 nuclear warheads, and it may be double that very soon. And suddenly President Putin has gone and embraced North Korea with this comprehensive partnership agreement, which, among other things, provides a mutual assistance in the event of aggression. So what does all that mean? It is deeply worrying to intelligence analysts, to the Biden administration, to European nations, and even Ukraine for that matter, where all of this leads. It certainly is more than just Putin getting some more 155 millimeter artillery shells that North Korea has been shipping in thousands of containers over the last year, as well as some longer range rockets. 10 of them have been used by the Russians in Ukraine that were supplied by North Korea. This goes to the question, will Russia now help North Korea with long range nuclear weapons, help its WMD program that can put America directly in the crosshairs of Kim Jong-un?
In that regard, though, is this more of a concern for those closer nations, say Japan, South Korea, over, say, the US, which is, further afield?
Well, certainly it takes, 6,000 miles and stable warheads to deliver a nuclear weapon to America from North Korea, and the North Koreans just haven't had that technology. They may be getting that from Russia now, and Putin may have just delivered that promise today. We don't know what went on behind closed doors. But in their meeting in Russia in September, suddenly North Korea, a couple of months later, was able to launch a satellite. And you're right, because South Korea is sitting there increasingly facing aggression from the north. Kim Jong-un wants to reunite the Korean peninsula and has threatened to do so. And so you now have South Korea saying, well, maybe we should reinstitute our nuclear weapons program, or the U.S. should rebase tactical nuclear weapons on the peninsula, which it had, in the 50s and 60s, and then withdrew them. But it is reigniting the debate within South Korea, should they now pursue their nuclear weapons program, knowing that increasingly to the north, there is a major threat from Kim Jong-un and North Korea.
Foreign Affairs analyst Dana Lewis, thank you very much for that insight.